Alright, so in this one we have somewhat of Android 17's kit. This is the new Legends Limited coming to Legends, and I think this is a fine LF. I think it's one of the options we had. You know, Turret Power 17, Kefla, got Topo, Hit, Rebrianne even, and we got Legends Limited 17, and I gotta say his LF is terrible. You look at the scene it's actually from, you can just look it up, him versus, I don't know what the name is, Annie Raza, whatever the name is, right? That scene, and the thing is, it's more jarring to me than anything. This unit's literal scene, and he says it in the LF, is this is the power of Universe 7. He says that. He spits these words out of his mouth, and he says, this is the power of Universe 7. And the LF is just... Alright, great! It's like, bro, I don't care who it was. It could have been God Topo Great Animation. It could have been 17 from, like, I don't know, literally any other fight. He has a lot of fights, right? 17's the MVP. He has a lot of fights. And they just do this, like, and it says Universe 7's power, and it's just 17, and it's like, bro? Like, alright, man. It's just done so much more. Well, it is what it is. Whatever, man. We have his kit here. Not much of it, but we have some of it. This character has special unique gauge that charges anytime an ally, including this character, is hit by an arts attack. So, if he gets hit like LF Forku, right, the buildup of that, he gets gauge while his allies are hit, or himself. Plus, when the unit gauge is full, various effects will activate, such as sealing the enemies made below to a 15 timer count. Very good ability. And then this all comes together to make Android 17 a truly ferocious blast attacker. Listen. I understand that, like, okay, LF androids, they can get a plat, and, like, you know, droids is more blast based around. You had the new GT17, you have the LF androids, then you can run that. But it's like, how about this other idea, concept? We have MUI, who's, like, probably the best USS unit right now, right? Probably. You could probably say that. More confidence than not. Maybe because his color, he's, you know, hurt, but still, he's probably the best USS unit, if not, like, Jiren. One of the two. Both were strike-based. Jiren got changed in his kit to go from 20% blast damage to general damage. He just got changed that last week. So you have USS being more strike-based. You have, even more so, LF Cell just exists. This unit is individually just better than that GT17. So it's like, this guy's blast-based while also having Ultra Gogeta Blue, while also having allies that aren't even that great. That GT17, he's okay, he's usable, he's fine, but is he carried on GT by the 4s and Forku? Fuck yeah! Who's gonna carry him here? LF androids with their 90% entry? This is so stupid. I mean, truly. And then you could think about who's even going to be on the banner. You could assume this at this rate, because how they do banners is very thematic and it's very simplistic. Maybe some, like, 1 or 2 off options, and we'll get into those. But, like, dude! Fucking blast! Fuck, man! Like, okay, maybe they're going to counter a meta in, like, the future, and, like, something's going to happen over there, right? Maybe. But it's like, bro, God, why the fuck did you blast? The androids aren't good enough. 17's not good enough. Like, I don't know. It's just so goofy. Banner-wise, what it probably is like MUI returns, Evo returns, UI Sai maybe for his Zenkai, maybe Cooler. I would actually say Cooler is a possibility because they did LF Trunks, they did MUI, they did all these, you know, LFs with the big celebration and, you know, Legends Festival that were during anniversary, if not a little bit after. Cooler's the next LF afterwards, right? Then it would be Beast after that. So Cooler could come on this banner, which is good value. Movies is still going to be #1. Still not going to change. At least for this unit's release, which is tonight, by the way. So you get like MUI, great. Evo, great. Jiren, Sign, Cooler. Isn't it 6 LFs on a banner? And this 17 would be the 6th LF. The 18, I don't know if she's EX or Sparking. I don't know. They showed off her animations, so maybe she's a Sparking because they usually don't show off EX animations. I don't particularly care because the main thing of the banner is 17, and 17's not really looking too fucking anything. His kit probably will look good. You know, this is the unit that came out of the time slot of Bardock. It's a unit that came out of the time slot of Puddle Gohan, Future Gohan 2 years ago. So, maybe he'll have good aging like Future Gohan did and be better later on, or maybe he'll be like Bardock and be homeless and be nowhere and have no value at all, because that's the duality of the two units. One was actually good after a little bit of time, one was always shit, got a plat as quickly as the one prior to it of Puddle, and then still retains zero value. I mean, Bardock's best team is literally just slapped on, like, fusions, and he's just carried by everybody else. Like, I don't know. 17's a fine candidate for an LF. It could have been better scenes. It could have been him versus God Topo. It could have been him, I mean, doing the actual attack with the full Universe 7 characters. It doesn't have to be, like, a full, like, 5-based fucking tag team attack. It does, you know, just fucking, like, doesn't have to be named that. Just be the attack itself. Like, it says Power of Universe 7. Bro, you're not even doing the fucking Power of Universe 7. You're doing the Power of fucking Universe 17. Like, what the fuck am I getting? I'm getting a fucking botched-ass scene. It's literally just a botched scene. It's like, I'll reserve judgment for, like, his actual, like, opinion of how he, you know, is and how good or bad he will be or whatever the fuck. But, like, baseline, bro doesn't have a home as being a blast-based unit. USS, okay? You have Kaioken and you have AGF. That's your blast-based units on USS, okay? Not going there. Just not going to work out. Kaioken's not good enough. AGF definitely isn't good enough. Just doesn't work out. Even more so. Droids. Androids are not good enough. The LF droids are not good enough. The GT-17 is not good enough. So you can't do that. So that's like this unit's already just getting botched on release, and it's like, this is the same thing Bardock had. He was blast-based for no reason at all. And it's like, okay, you literally can't find a home for him. Like, he didn't need to be blast-based. He didn't need to be the X amount of X for his kit. Again, maybe 17 will be good individually, but how his kit looks right now, he is not cooking on the situations he could be on. This could change in a few weeks with an LF Zenkai, with a plat equip, obviously. But right now, he is not a cook. He is getting cooked, actually, for how his aesthetic is, for how his card art is. There is nothing redeeming about his animation quality, at least right now. It is very ugly. It is very ugly. But we will see. They aren't putting up the video they do, right, with the post-commentary. I guess this is not hype enough for them, which, yeah, it's fucking not hype enough to do post-commentary on it. I agree, like they did with, like, Ultra Gogeta Blue, the other LFs, so I guess we won't get that. We'll get his data mines tonight, but let me know what you guys think of this 17. I already think his banner is going to be a skip, even without seeing the banner. Obviously, when his banner comes out, I'll, you know, re-go over the situation, but from what you can predict, it'll be USS units. No USS LF is good enough, and then the non-USS unit being maybe cooler, because, again, he's just so new, they would just drop him again, because, you know, they want people to summon. He's not worth it enough either. Like, individually, he's not worth it enough. Like, he's good Z ability, I guess, but, like, great, good Z ability. That really fucking matters, right? It's like, you have a lot of good Z abilities everywhere, with, like, shitter units. Cooler kind of flows in the boat still, because he's not really that great right now. He's okay, but he's not great. Let me know what you guys think of all of this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.